So I think the perfect way to end the night is because, like, once again, sometimes I don't script these, shows, but like one of the things that I think we have to talk about, and I think I got the perfect group. Where is this at? All right. So most recently, a group of Black queens came out with a list of
Here we go.
Was
this after that video?
Places men shouldn't take women on a first date.
Sheesh.
So we're gonna call these out, guys. We have 28. We're gonna go.
Jesus,
that's wild.
So places you should not.
Places
places
you can't take a woman.
You can't take a woman on a first date.
Or
on a first date?
First date. So
that's corny.
They said
that's crazy.
Number 1, Cheesecake Factory.
Wow,
Absolute. They said Cheesecake Factory. Number 2,
no.
Applebee's.
Okay.
I can see Applebee's.
Are we supposed to give commentary back on these two? Because do you want to go by one approach, or do you want to like?
Okay, if we do one by one, we gotta go quick.
All right, lightning round.
All right, Cheesecake Factory. If I offer you to go to Cheesecake Factory to get that brown bread and you complaining, red flag. Get the fuck out of here. Cheesecake Factory is phenomenal. Drake even quoted.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna wait to the end to speak because it's gonna get frustrating for me. Go ahead.
I feel that.
Okay.
I mean, but I could go with you though, Rob. I'm not gonna leave you out there hanging. I think if I take you anywhere, I'm paying for it. Who paying? I'm paying for it. That part.
Okay, we'll do this.
And you complain.
Okay.
Red flag.
Okay, we'll go rapid fire, and
right,
you can make comments in between.
All right, let's go.
Applebee's. Absolutely not. I ain't taking you to Applebee's.
Trash.
Chili's. Damn. I hate you.
Chili's used to pop back in the day, though.
Chipotle, I actually fuck with you.
I mean, I wouldn't take nobody to Chipotle,
For
but
a big burrito bowl?
it's not that I think it's not a good idea or a good food to eat. It's more of a comfort food. It's more like, get something real quick.
Olive Garden?
And it's played out though. Like who go to Olive Garden?
But my thing is like,
let me finish. Or unless you about to say something real.
So like, what is this range? Because to me, it's like, as if I'm 21 years old and I take somebody to Olive Garden, that's not a bad date.
It's not.
That's not a bad date at all.
Not at all.
I know where you're going. Save it.
I take several. Hold on. I just want to say I've taken dates at Olive Garden. Where else you say?
Applebee's.
I ain't
Chili's.
never go to Chili's. Yeah, I've been all these places, man.
Let me go.
Cheesecake Factory.
I'm gonna go faster.
All right.
The movies. Your house.
That's tripping.
Any fast food chain. Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, Red Lobster, a buffet, IHOP, Denny's, the gym. We can't go to church. Starbucks, coffee dates, ice cream dates, family functions, movie nights, somewhere that requires a long drive, bowling, nightclubs, hookah bars, going out for just drinks, and then
what?
Oh, Waffle House, and then this last one is hilarious. Any sporting event.
Hey, tripping.
I just want to say this, and I'm gonna let y'all have all this.
Wait,
this list is for all the people women don't like, because if a woman fucks with you, she don't care where you're going. She just wants to be with you. So this is for people who want free meals. You know, when you coaxed her out and you in her DMs, she's like, finally, because you next up for the big okie doke. You think you up next, but you just next on the plate.
That's wild. It's wild, but it's real. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I've been hit with a date that I'm pretty sure the whole date was just for you to get fed, right? And, that's rude. You know what I mean? First and foremost, it's rude. Like, don't waste my time. You know what I mean? Fortunately, now I have to go on dates, thank goodness. But I've been there, done that. To that same point, like, in 2023, we know what the economy looking like. Dating is a luxury. Going out to eat, that's expensive. You ought to respect my dollar. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but maybe you could, just the way I look at it, I'm like, I ain't trying to throw out no equality or nothing like that. I'm just saying, just the way I look at it, right? Like, let's build up some level of rapport to get you to where you want to go. Let's start where we got to start at, which is the beginning, which is, do you love me broke, rich, poor, or worse, or whatever? I'm just saying, like, that's a different way to think about it, Robert.
I know.
Because I ain't spending $100 on you. on the first date.
I know AJ got something to say.
It's kind of what I talked about last time in this sense of like we're in a culture where like effort is not enough anymore. Like because we're in this up next, like I'm fine, so I can go get this $1 million man if I want to, and because he gonna take me to Ruth Chris on the first date, and it's like my thing to that is what are you getting out of that? Like what are you, a meal? Are you getting a sincere person? You're not even in this aspect of like when you talk about dating, and I think you talked about it last time, Rob, like the idea of like dating with intention and purpose, right? And so it's like what are we getting now out of dating? And it's all about the meal. It's all about just who's gonna provide some food for me, who's going to take me to go, because it's like nails ain't on there, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if we went to the nail shop to go get our pedicure together as a date? And I don't know. I just feel like women want the stars, but they want the stars and the moon and this when they first meet you. And it's like, yo, I don't even know you.
Right. Exactly.
I think just my ending point for this is like, this is why I'm passionate about what I'm doing, because I was actually really watching a sermon with E.T. the hip hop preacher, right? And like, he was kind of saying the same thing a little bit, right, too, as well. And how like people don't understand what marriage is. And marriage and dating is like two people coming together. And like a lot of stuff you guys were talking about was what he was talking about, where it's kind of like, as men, when we don't listen, right, that is a part of selfishness. Like, you're being selfish. You're not listening to what she needs, and vice versa. And we're in a day and age where selfishness and ego reign supreme. It's like, where can you take me on this first date, rather than I'm trying to get to know you to see if we can build something. People are allergic to building because that requires work. Mm-hmm. Everyone looks at this first date of like, or we got to look at it like this. People want a table, but sometimes you got to start with the tree. Because with the tree, you build. Or like, if we got to look at it like this, right? IKEA, great business. You have to build what you're building your finished product. It's one of the most dopest things out there. So it's almost kind of like, it's like people are just afraid, which is just interesting.
All I know is that list make me feel like it ain't really nowhere to take a woman on the first date. And to that point, I'm gonna say it, man. I'm gonna just say it. I don't think women know where they want to go eat. Where do they want to go eat, Robert? Where do they want to go today? You tell me. Where did they say? Where's the list of places that they said were acceptable? I want to see that list.
And that is what is going on in the world. I'm saying it's not even a man versus woman thing. It's literally just being appreciative.
But also, I think this is where a lot of men lose respect for women, and in a sense of like, you have this culture and men are creating this culture, but in the same extent, women want all this respect in this culture, but then they don't appreciate the things that men are trying to do for women in this culture. And so then you get men that say it's sexualized culture where, well, shit, I'm going to take you here just to knock you down and then go get somebody else tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And now we've created this hypersexualized culture where we're doing it for our gain. I'm going to go make this money so I can go knock some of these women down and take them to Ruth Chris or whatever for the weekend, whatever the case might be. And like,
couldn't be me.
I think it's real talk that you talk. Keep going. Keep preaching.
No, we're continuing to get rid of this idea of what love can be, what love is, the mentality of how to really create love, what love looks like. I mean, the most popular thing are all the breakups that you see in social media, and who's now dating this person and breaking up with that person, and who's no longer like, those are the most popular things that we look at. And then now people are like, there's no such thing as love. But then you have Denzel and his wife that's been together for years. I mean, you have that don't get popularized.
And he was broke.
And I want to say another point. All them relationships that we see fall apart in the media, do you think that they went to the roof, Chris? Or you think they went to the $1,000 steakhouse or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Did their relationship still fall apart? So
yeah.
we saying that this meal thing ain't really the issue right now. It's really the culture that we talking about, right?
Absolutely.
And, you know, to that same point, it's like, I think you said it earlier, Robert, or maybe you said AJ, but you said if a woman really mess with you, you could do anything together.
Yeah.
Period. You could do anything together. And materialism is definitely not the answer. Like, I'm just saying, like, you know, things come and they go, you know, get dining experiences, money, all of that, womb to womb, it come and they go. But like, if you really in the trenches with somebody, a lot of that stuff don't really matter.
Story time. I remember one time I didn't have $1 to my name. I was like, hey girl, I was like, meet me at the park. Let's go for a walk. By my old elementary school. Let's take a walk.
It sounds like half baked, bro.
It's not half baked. I'm half baking the rest of the story, if you know what I'm talking about. Anywho, I was like, let's hang out. All I needed. Let's go to Young's Market. It's around the corner. Get you some snacks. That's all I gotta say. Hey, I can't tell you the rest of the story, but maybe I am handsome sometimes. So,
but again, I think it goes back to
it's true. I've gotten away with some certain stuff.
The likability, right? Like the understanding of like likability, and it's like, I guarantee you, the women who came up with this list aren't likable women.
They all
And
say
What's your Instagram title again?
huh?
What's your hashtag on Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
Well, stay on this.
I'm not. I mean,
remember, we don't dodge questions.
I mean,
over here.
Chef Boyard Dixon.
Damn,
Follow me,
that's
like,
crazy.
comment, subscribe.
Damn, he a rugby player for the United States of America.
It don't matter. Like at the end of the day, like I guarantee you, like most of those women who came up with that list aren't likable women.
Well, you broke. That's what they gonna say.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
of
they all
course.
say.
I'm broke. I'm broke.
That's what they all say.
But you know what? In that defense as well, like I don't want to say not likable. That might be harsh, but what you can say is that it's a reason. You know, it's a lot of single people out there, and if you following what other single people have to say about the issues, or what other people who break up with their persons have to say about it, guess what boat you're gonna probably end up in? Either single or in the same boat. And to that same point, I would love to know the survey of people that went on first dates to all of these places that you just listed, and their success rate, how long they actually stayed together, how many dates they had after that. Like, was it a one date and out, or they're like, you know what, we got a real connection here. It don't even matter what we eating. You know what I mean? Like, no, Cheesecake Factory isn't ideal. Yes, I would love to go eat some lobsters on a roof. Like, who wouldn't? But you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, do you enjoy this person? Is that the reason you came, was to eat a fancy meal for the IG, for the gram? Or did you come here to make a real connection? And so, like, the truth gonna really reveal itself at the end of the day. And somebody don't want to go on a date with you because you ain't taking them to top tier restaurant, you ain't taking, I ain't gonna say no names right now, but if you ain't taking them out there, you know, then
I'm gonna say them names.
Then I was just gonna talk about a nice restaurant.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But you know, if you ain't taking them there, then they doing you a favor. Period.
You know, to end, I definitely some people have been saying that to me as of recently. You know, you would rather, fellas, ladies, listen, you would rather know now than later, when you got a whole family, kids, and then that person's like, I got an ice box where my heart used to be. Them child support payments,
Damn,
people leaving, that hurts. So if a person reveals themselves early, say thank you. DJ Khaled. Oh, that was it. Oh, you thought I was gonna drop his ad lib?
No, it's just my grandmother told me, listen the first time.
God did.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all was waiting for the ad lib. I didn't know. I was just saying DJ.
Look, man, I thought you and AJ was doing. I thought y'all was gonna do it. I
didn't
shine, bro.
I didn't know what you was doing.
Man, that's crazy. But you know what's not crazy? You smashing that like button, comment, subscribe. What?
Braylon, let the people know how they can get a hold of you.
Man, well, for me, first y'all gotta holler at these now the people y'all gotta talk to me clearly. So you want to get at me, you gotta go through them. Period. And then from there, I just want to say this, man. Me and my homie got together, and he opened up this really dope boutique called Mercury League. It's down underneath where Division Heights used to be at, and recently I became the co-owner of that with him, and the space is great. It's a really superb place here in Portland that's very welcome in my community. Jordan, yeah, Mr. Carter, you know what I mean? And we hold in that space, we hold all black retailers and vendors as well as our brand, and it's really a space where we could elevate our voices in our community, and you can come in there and get you some exclusive gear, and you can chop it up with me up in there. I'll be there, periodically working or just chilling, and it's a vibe in there. We got a literally bodega in there. You can go and get your snack on. We got good musics in there. There's food around there. We might give you a tattoo session. I don't know. We got a lot of things coming out these days. You know what I mean? It might be, but it's a vibe. So, come on through Mercury League. We down 949 Southeast Division Street. You know what I'm saying? At the bottom. First stop, you come in there, shop, and you straight, and I'll be there. Holla at me. And we got that official Black Excellence merch in there. Did I tell y'all that? Should I drop that? You want to go get that official Black Excellence? That official merch? It's the official, store, the official, retailer of Black Excellence merch. So if you want to get that fire, what I'm saying, go to Mercury League. That's where we at. That's where I'm at.
Hey man, the editor is really saying you drop a lot of stuff. The editor's like, man, stop dropping stuff.
My bad.
No.
This is why he told me to stop being long-winded. I told you.
You said this is gonna be in the description, and each time you said it's gonna be in the description, I said, shit. I was like, I gotta find a way to make sure this shit is there. No, I was fucking with you.
This has been our show. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell so you can get all this notifications. If you like what we doing, make sure you donate to $Hero.
Bob.
He's on time this time. Woo-wee. Let him know. And this has been the Smooth Sounds. Arthur.
Trash.
What? I liked it.
We're done. Rob, just fucking cut it.
Peace.